Test, 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 test. So why isn't it working? Who's declaring? I need to get this. Oh, there we go. Just doing the wrong thing. I just thought the mic was broken, guys. Apologies for that. We're ready to start. Now on Core, the election night drama continues live from the Core Election Centre in Cardiff. It's Core Election 2026, the results, Part 2. I just did all that on mute, well done me. Let's do that again. The numbers are flowing in and the 7th Senedd is beginning to take shape. Labour are out of the conversation and 2 men remain in contention to lead the 7th Senedd. Rhun ap Iorwerth, leader of Plaid Cymru, and Dan Thomas, the leader of Reform UK in Wales. Which of these men will take charge? Which parties will they have to work with? What were the people of Wales thinking as they voted? The answer is about to become clear. Let the count continue. Hello and welcome. We are back. First thing I'm going to do is adjust the lighting because I look orange, and orange is not a good look on me. That'll do. That looks a bit crisper, doesn't it? I look less orange. It's better. And we've just had some declarations in, so I'm going to give that to you now because seat counts are coming in. But the first thing I've got to do is I've got to give you what was just declared. It's all developing here. Welsh Labour leader Eluned Morgan is now expected to lose her seat. That will be the Portillo moment of this campaign. Our latest share of the votes, Plaid Cymru are on 41% of the vote share. Oh wait, I have lost it a little bit. So Plaid Cymru, 41% of the vote share. Is it all gone? I've lost it all already. It's all disappeared. I've accidentally closed it, haven't I? Right. 2 seconds, guys. I promise you, we are nice and professional here. Right. So let's grab this. Bring it on in. Right. We've got more decorations coming in as we speak. Plaid Cymru and Reform. Plaid Cymru are on 6. That's not what we're looking at. I'm going to show you that in a second. It's just going to be me talking to myself mostly. Okay, we've now updated the seat totals, and that is what I want to bring you first. This is what we're seeing across the country. So here we go. I'm going to bring these seat totals over. Why has it gone that side? I'm trying out a capture card now, and it's capturing in 4K in 1080p, so it does look a lot better than before. So let's hope that this works. We're now going to bring you the seat totals across. We're now going to bring you this live and latest and updated seat totals. Are we ready? Because I am more than ready. I am excited for this, and I believe we all are too. So, our latest seat count figures. Plaid Cymru are on 16, up 7. Reform UK are on 13, up 13. Welsh Labour are on 4, down 14. Welsh Tories are on 2, down 7. The Welsh Liberal Democrats are on 0. And the Wales Green Party have made history. Their first ever Senedd seat. They are up 1 on 1 seat. Well, I tell you what, it is all change here. It is all change all across Wales. It will all change all across Wales. I'm going to bring my volume down a little bit. Mindful that there are other people sharing this space with me. So, that's the picture across the country. I'm going to check those are up to date because with my luck there's going to be a decoration. Pontypridd Canol Merthyr was the latest seat to declare. Plaid Cymru took 3 seats, Reform UK took 2 seats, and Labour took 1 seat. So we're starting to see Plaid Cymru pulling ahead slightly, but we don't know. We've had 36 seats declare, so we're about a third of the way through. I'm going to have a look now. We have another declaration coming through now. We have another declaration coming through now. So just give me a second to prepare to bring that to you. Declaration that I am bringing is going to be from BBC Wales.
Bod nifer y pleidleisiau a gofnodwyd ar gyfer pob plaid wleidyddol ac ymgeisydd unigol fel ganlyn.
Ceidwadwyr Cymraeg, Welsh Conservatives, 2000.
I'm just going to go back to my mic because I can't hear the declaration coming now. Let me check because my audio just might not be working. This is what we're seeing now. So I'm just giving you my action. Just going to go back to my mic. Okay, so that's the Heritage Party there. They are on 747. Plaid Cymru, we've just got declared.
5.
22,345.
Wales Green Party, Plaid Cymru.
I do apologise. I'm trying to get these through to you as quickly as we can. But Reform UK are declared 22,345. So it looks like Plaid Cymru have won this seat. So here we are. This is what we're seeing here. The declarations are coming in. Lib Dems on 1800. It is starting to look like the Liberal Democrats aren't going to get a seat. This is astonishing right here. Coverage we are bringing you is from the BBC. I'm reacting to it, so hopefully it's allowed. Yeah, so these are the seat counts. Plaid Cymru on 24,538. I'm just going to mute and let you listen to them. These are the seat counts. Plaid Cymru on 24,538. I'm just going to mute and let you listen. I've just realised the exact same audio is coming through both.
Sarah Evans. Seat 2.
Sydd 2.
Reform UK, Benjamin Hodge McKenna. Seat 3.
Sydd 3.
Plaid Cymru, the Party of Wales, Alan Cox. Seat 4.
Sydd 4.
Reform UK, Steve Bayliss. Seat 5.
Sydd 5.
Welsh Labour, Llafur Cymru, Hwranga Davies.
Alright, we're going to leave that there now. We're going to leave this here, and I'm going to bring you back over to me now that we know who has been elected. So that's the latest result. Alright, we're going to leave that. So I don't know why, we've had some audio issues there. I do apologise, we're new to this entire thing. So I'm going to give you the list of seats that have declared, and I'm going to give you the list of seats that we are still waiting on and their expected timings now. And I am going to be joined later in the programme by other people, I do promise. It is not just me, because that would be awful. We also do have our own graphics for declarations. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to run you through the Senate voting system again, because I feel like that would be very beneficial. So, there are elections, massive elections across the home nations, but the one we are really interested in is the elections to the Senedd Cymru, Welsh Parliament. You should be able to see that now. There are 6 seats in every constituency, and these are allocated using the D'Hondt method of proportional representation. There are 96 seats in the Senedd Siambr, and 49 are needed for a majority, but no party is likely to get a majority. There are 6 parties in the race: Plaid Cymru, Reform UK, the Welsh Liberal Democrats, the Green Party of England and Wales, well, Wales Green Party, the Welsh Conservatives, and Welsh Labour. Of the 6, Reform UK and Plaid Cymru are the most likely to form government, and the other 4 are likely to enter into coalition agreements. So that is what everything is looking like at the moment. So, Plaid and Reform are both vying to be the largest party, and with those 3 crucial seats there for Plaid, it is looking more and more likely that they will be able to form the next Senedd. Rhys ap Iorwerth has every reason now to be confident. We're now on 42 seats declared. Our latest figures: Plaid Cymru on 19, Reform UK on 15, Labour on 5, Conservatives on 2, Greens on 1, and Liberal Democrats on 0. I'm going to update our total to show that now. So we are semi-professional here. We're trying. Thing with reform is every single one of theirs is going to be an increase on the last election because they started out life with no seats. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously the big prediction of the night is that Alina de Morgan is predicted to be unseated. This is a massive deal. Nobody was expecting Alina de Morgan to be, well, the expectation sort of trickled in, but nobody was expecting it straight off the bat like this. So I'm now just looking through. Please let us know what you want to go. But nobody was expecting it straight off the bat like this. Oh. I've got it opened as well on mine in case you're confused. I am having a look as well, so please let me know. I don't know if many people are here or not, but ITV are also streaming. We're having a look at ITV, the BBC, and the like. So we're all sort of, having a look. I keep on getting recommended things from the beginning of this Keir Starmer era, as they're calling it, but Alright, anyway, okay then. We're just preparing now to I'm just trying to find the declarations. I can't really find as many as I'm hoping for. There is apparently a website for this, but I will try and have a look for that now. You're seeing raw, unfiltered coverage here. So we talked to the Senate system, and I think it is important now to touch on the Scottish Parliament. Let me get those results up now. Okay, I'm just waiting now for our next declarations. So where's my mouse gone? We'll be getting all of our declaration coverage this afternoon from BBC Cymru Wales. And we have another declaration coming in now. Let's take you over to Bangor Conwy Mon. And this is what we are seeing. I need to put my face on it.
19,440. 19,440. Socialist Labour Party, Plaid Lafur Sosialaidd, 285, 285. The official Monster Raving Loony Party, Plaid Swyddogol yr Anghenflaeth Dihirod Gwallgof, 279, 279. Welsh Labour, Llafur Cymru, 4,448, 4,448. Welsh Liberal Democrats, Democrateg Rhyddfrydol Cymru, 1,591, 1,591. Cyfanswm nifer y
So this is a commanding lead now for Plaid Cymru, over 10,000 ahead of the closest second place party. This is really building up into one to watch.
69,130. Cyfanswm nifer y papurau pleidleisio wrthodwyd oedd the total number of ballot papers rejected was 123, 123. Felly, rwy'n datgan bod sedd yn y Senedd ar gyfer etholaeth Bangor Conwy Môn wedi ei ddirannu i'r ymgeiswyr rhestr plaid canlynol. Therefore, I declare that the following party list candidates have been allocated a seat in the Senedd for the Bangor Conwy Môn constituency. Sedd 1, Seat 1, Plaid Cymru, the Party of Wales, Rhun ap Iorwerth.
And that is Rhun ap Iorwerth. He's now heading up to collect his seat. Apologies, we are having audio issues again.
Seat 2, Reform UK Wales, Helen Jenner.
So Rhys Iorwerth is re-elected. Could he be the First Minister? That is the question, as Helen Jenner of Reform UK heads up
Dedd
on
3,
stage.
seat 3, Plaid Cymru, the Party of Wales, Mair Rowlands.
And the third place, I believe, will be Plaid Cymru again, Mair Rowlands. She is now elected. Bangor Conwy Mon is a merger of Ynys Mon, which is the Isle of Anglesey, and the Bangor area. Very strong Plaid Cymru heartland.
Dedd 4,
So their win
seat
is, if
4,
anything,
Plaid
expected.
Cymru, the Party of Wales, Elfed Williams.
Do you want to check that we are still going out? Because so Plaid Cymru have now elected 2 in a row. That's Elfed Williams. That's 3 more seats to add to their tally. This is getting big here.
Dedd 5, seat 5, Reform UK Wales, John Clark. A sedd 6, seat 6, Cydwadwyr Cymreig, Welsh Conservatives, Janet Elizabeth Finn-Saunders. A drwy hyn, rwy'n datgan bod yr ymgeiswyr enwi'r uchod
there we
wedi
have it.
hethol yn briodol
Those
fel
are
aelodau o'r
the
Senedd
elections
ar
there.
gyfer
We
etholaeth
expect
Bangor
now.
Conwy Môn. And I hereby declare
We expect there could now be a speech from Rhys Iorwerth. Just some last declarations here. So that is that then. Bangor Conwy Mon. Oh, Rhys Iorwerth is now going to make a speech.
Yn gyntaf, diolch yn fawr iawn i'r swyddog etholiadol a'i dîm, i bawb sydd wedi bod yn cyfri yma yn Llandudno ac i bawb sydd wedi bod yn rhan o'r trefniadau ar draws yr etholaeth a'r heddlu hefyd am sicrhau etholiad effeithlon, democrataidd a diogel. Diolch yn fawr iawn i chi i gyd. Mi na diolch i bob un nath gynnig i henw yn yr etholiad yma, hefyd a llongyfarch bob un sydd wedi cael i ethol yma ym Mangor Conwy Môn. Mae'r gyfrifoldeb yn fawr ar bob un ohonyn nhw, ar bob un ohona ni.
Okay, we'll bring you Rhys Iorwerth's speech in full in a bit, but we're just breaking things up because we're getting these declarations coming thick and fast, and we're going to go to Chepstow.
I declare the number of votes recorded for each political party and individual candidate.
Okay, so we're giving you the results now for the Sir Funny Tolfaen constituency. They're flying in thick and fast now, these results. So we'll just give you that. I'm going to try and get off the... Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to fade that out. We're going to try and stop piggybacking on the BBC's coverage, because it doesn't exactly feel polite. Okay, so what have we just seen? Well, Rhys Iorwerth has just been re-elected and 3 Plaid Cymru members go in. Plaid Cymru are in the lead, and they're starting to get in the lead by quite a substantial margin. I'm going to bring you some more results now. I've got everything open in the world. So after that is declared, the current Plaid Cymru are on 22, up 9. Reform UK are on 17, up 17. Labour are on 5, down 19. The Conservatives are on 3, down 8. And the Greens are on 1, up 1. And the Liberal Democrats still on nothing. In Scotland, the SNP have opened a commanding lead to 43. Scottish Greens have got a seat. Labour have got 2 seats. They're up 2 at the moment, which is quite surprising. So the SNP are forecast to win up to 63 constituency seats, which will leave them short of an overall majority, and we can relate to that here in Wales. Oh, that's still making noise. Why is it making noise? I've turned it off. I swear I've turned it off. I don't know why it's still making noise. I promise you this coverage is completely professional in the highest degree. I've somehow opened up the Scottish news. Oh, there we are. Right, so I've got all my results down here onto the side, so I do apologise if I am looking away. But Plaid Cymru on 24, Reform UK on 19, Labour on 6, the Conservatives on 4, Greens on 1, and Liberal Democrats on nothing. I think we have been talking about how this is a monumental election in Wales, and it really is. So, once again, I'm going to give you some more in-depth details now. So this is, again, from the BBC website. It's still going on. Why is it still doing that? I want it to. Okay, so we got the results from It's a funny sort of thing. Reform on 2, Plaid on 2, Labour on 1, and the Conservatives on 1. So I'll add those to our total count now. And we're going to bring you some more detailed results now from the BBC website. So we're just going to fade these up. I just fade myself in as well. So hello, I'm in the top corner. Let's have a look at what we are seeing now across Wales. Plaid Cymru on 24, 19, Reform UK on 19, so Labour on 6, Conservatives on 4, Greens on 1. I'm just going to reload this because looks a bit more are going to come in. So these are constituencies that have declared. Nothing as yet from Caerdydd Fun on Taff. That's the one we're really looking out for to declare. Caerdydd Fun on Taff, that's our local constituency. No one has declared there yet, but we are keeping an eye out for the declaration of Caerdydd Fun on Taff. Plaid Cymru are on 254,643 national votes, a 37.1% share. Reform are on 29.9% share with 203,352. Labour have 6 seats and their share is drastically down, 26%. This is the collapse of Labour. This is the end of Labour's dominance in Wales. I'll remind you again of this fact. Calvin Coolidge was the president last time Labour were not the biggest party in Wales. I have chocolate here and I do intend to have some in a minute. Conservatives are on 4. They are, is that 66,000? I can't see because I'm looking through the same lens as you. Conservatives, I believe that's 66. Oh, I can just open them below. I can just open them on here. Yeah, that way I'll be able to see. 66,454, a 9.7% share, and a share change of 13.4 negative. Greens have 44,000 and a 6.4% share of the votes. Communists, we're going to skip past them because we want to look at the Liberal Democrats on no seats at the moment, but this is all subject to change. 17,590 on a share 2.6%, losing 0.4%. Could this be detrimental in Jane Dodd's bid to be re-elected? We just don't know, do we? We just don't know. And that is what I love about this election. Everything is a complete unknown. We don't know who's going to win. We don't know what the shares of votes are going to be. It's very exciting here. So, let me get those back open. We are, of course, just keeping an eye on the voting now. So, okay, we are about 30 minutes in. Can't find it. I need to talk more because, in half an hour, Corey will join me, and that'll be good because I will be able to talk to someone else. I think we can all tell I'm not exactly good at just talking on my own. Yeah. Okay, so we're still on the same note. A few moments after the declaration of Penabont Bro Morgannwg, Barry Leisure Centre has been evacuated. So local swimming lessons have been cancelled. Someone's sounded the fire alarm in Barry Leisure Centre. So if that was you, well done. So another Plaid reform tie. These ties are really costing reform now. We're on 54 of 96 declared. So this is interesting, isn't it? Shall we have a look at what's going on in the English local councils? I think at first, actually, we want to look at Scotland because the SNP have opened up such a commanding lead that it would be remiss to not talk about it. Just a message to Vin, who's messaging me. Please put your hair up. No, I'm not going to. It's nice, Dad. It looks professional. So yeah, that's my response rather than texting you back, because that would be antisocial. What's it going to say? It's you. Caerdydd, that apparently, yes, it's Caerdydd Penarth. To give you the results of that seat, I will give you that now. Just give me half a second to find it. They really don't make it easy for you to find these, do they? That's Scotland. Why is it click me onto Scotland? Because apparently Wales is no longer the main story, except it really is. Fine. Okay, so Reform, Labour and the Greens have won 1 seat in Caerdydd Penarth, but the big winner is Plaid Cymru, who have won 3. We've got the vote shares now from Sir Funny Torfain. Reform have won 24,155 votes. I've been begged to put my hair up. It's great. If you have any questions, please do get in touch, and please share this with me. I'm putting a status update out. So Corey will be joining me in a minute. So yeah, so I'm just putting that out there, which you can't see it. It's not focusing. Focus. Why won't you focus? Oh, it just says, come watch me descend into madness. Look at the chat. Give me a second to open it. Chat. I'm just going to put it on. What node? It's not loading. Why it's so you can get to. Hayden, when will coalition talk? So my question is from Corey Lee Clark, and the question is, when will coalition talks start? Today? Well, we are expecting. Don't kick that. We are expecting coalition talks to start basically as soon as the results are counted. We're not going to know who's won for a little while, so it's up to that. Yeah. So the answer to your question is soon. I'm just resizing my OBS at the moment because, yeah, right, I don't need the. Sure, you can like that. Okay, so please keep sending me questions. Please help me. I don't have many social skills at the moment. I am struggling for words, so please do send me things now. How do I close that? Do I just click? Ooh. Should I just click that? Yeah. Okay, so. I'm just encouraging people in the comments to send me questions. So, music isn't still playing on loop, is it? No. Okay, we're going to take a short 90-second break to allow me to catch my breath. We'll be back in about 90 seconds. Thank you. See you in a bit. welcome back. That was my 90-second breather. I'll be taking those roughly once every half hour because it is literally just me on my own. And I'd like to show you at first these results from the Scottish Parliament because they're really interesting to dissect. Scottish National Party are on 43. They're projected to win about 63, which will put them... I'm sorry, I just had a moment. That'll put them into... Do I need to press shift? I'm trying to figure out how they're fit. Alt? Control? No. How does this work? Oh, it's a weird computer. Anyway, while I was trying to figure out how to put OBS in full screen, but yeah, it wasn't working. So, the Scottish National Party on 43 seats. They're projected to win about 63, which puts them short of a majority, but that's only constituency seats. Reform UK on 0. Big shock in Scotland. Scottish Labour are on 2. Scottish Tories on 3, and Scottish Liberal Democrats on 4. Again, the Labour Party are really struggling at this election. What does this tell us? Well, it tells us that Keir Starmer is incredibly unpopular. It tells us that he is struggling. That's all it really tells us. So, I do apologise for that. Apparently you couldn't hear me. You couldn't hear me for like 3 minutes there. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's done that. So hopefully you can hear me. I was just saying, Anthony Slaughter, first ever Green member of the Senedd, elected in Caerdydd Penarth, a historic day for the Green Party, and it's something that they just weren't expecting. I think it's going to be very exciting and interesting to see new voices in the Senedd, and Slaughter, like Jane Dodds was, could become crucial in discussions. I think discussions is the word I'm looking for. She could become he could become crucial in coalition discussions, especially with Plaid Cymru, because both operate a pro-independence platform. Thanks, Corey, for letting me know I didn't have a mic. Your Steam has no sound. I don't think it's Steam. Oh, I love this. So yeah, I've sent that out, so hopefully people see it. As you can tell, nothing's really going on at the moment, which is weird to have a quiet moment because all these came in bursts and bursts and bursts. We are expecting a lot more recounts this election as well because of the tight margins. Margins are going to be very tight. That was totally English. Right, window capture. Okay, you're watching Core Teledu. This is a big day in the Senate race. Oh, my laptop is currently boiling alive, apparently. It's very, very warm, so we do have... So I do have a way to now show you the results if I so wanted to. That I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna bring this up. Let's have a look at the websites of the major broadcasters. And the first one I think to look at is the BBC. This is what they're forecasting. Labour has now dropped to third behind Reform, down 21 seats. That is shocking. Have a quick look. It's just Sir John talking. Plaid Cymru are now on track officially to be the largest party, and Rhys Iorwerth is set to be Wales's next minister at the moment. Right, let's have a look at ITV News. ITV Newer. My first ever time on this website, apparently. I'm surprised they're not running a live page, but you know, you do you guys. There's nothing really on at the moment. Sky News, though, I know do have a live news page. So we'll take you to that. Reform surge as Labour suffered disastrous local election. Plaid Cymru are likely to get control of the Senate. So this is madness. Reform's seat change is really high. Labour, a catastrophic night. I think the question for the next hour, and what I will be looking for your opinion on, is this the end of Keir Starmer's time as Prime Minister? And I'll be looking for your answers to that. Rhys Iorwerth is in pole position to become First Minister of Wales. When asked how he was feeling about the results today, plain coy, he said, looking at the picture emerging throughout Wales, let's see over the next few hours. It's a good day. '22. I thought they were on '24. Ah, those must be slightly older ones. Okay. Current turnout is over 50%, by the way, which I think will get really underplayed, but that is such a big deal to get turnout of over 50% in elections that have really struggled to resonate with the general public, like the Senate election. So let's bring it back to just me. I think you hoped that this would have stopped by now, but just doing that to annoy Vin. Okay. You're lucky I can't. Look, I can't kill you right now. Please don't kill me. And after that, okay. Right. So, watching core election 2026, the results. We're struggling for content at the moment, quite frankly, because there's no one's being elected, but we'll bring you as much detail as we can. In Scotland, things are still looking very interesting indeed. Okay, there's going to be long periods of silence while I figure out things to say. I hope it's that the cookies don't reset on my Chromebook because it does hurt. I'm just editing our graphics now. So, 16:45 is the time. I'm going to put it in the chat. In office after these elections, let me know here. Okay, so that's now in the comments. The question for the next hour is, do you think Keir Starmer will remain in office? I'd love to hear your views, but, you know, I reckon you'll be quite coy. Oh, we have a new declaration. Who's declaring? We've got a new declaration, and the declaration, give me a second to find it. Declaring now. We're just preparing now because there is a declaration on the way. Let me find it. Here we go. Our latest declaration is Caerdydd Fanon Taff. This is the big one. This is the one that we are waiting for. So,
Swyddog canlyniadau ar gyfer etholaeth Caerdydd Fanon Taff yn ddatgan nifer y pleidleisiau a gyfynnwyd ar gyfer pob plaid wleidyddol a phob ymgeisydd unigol fel y ganlyn.
Welsh Conservatives, 8,479 votes.
Ceidwadwyr Cymraeg, Welsh Conservatives, 8,479 o bleidleisiau.
Heritage Party, 208 votes.
Heritage Party, 208.
Plaid Cymru, the Party of Wales, 32,617 votes.
Plaid Cymru, the Party of Wales, 32,617 o bleidleisiau.
Propel, We Mean Business, 561 votes.
That is massive,
O
ladies and
ddifrif dros
gentlemen.
Gymru,
Plaid Cymru's result is massive. I'm only hearing it
Reform
now
UK
because I
Wales,
can't hear through this, but that is a big result there for Plaid Cymru.
Reform UK Wales, 17,335 o bleidleisiau.
Wales Green Party, 9,036 votes.
Plaid Werdd Cymru, 9,036 o bleidleisiau.
Welsh Labour, 11,261 votes.
Dafydd Cymru, 11,261 o bleidleisiau.
Welsh Liberal Democrats, 8,442 votes.
Democratiaid Ryddfrydol Cymru, 8,442.
Welsh Trade Unionist and Socialist Coalition, 125 votes.
Welsh Trade Unionist and Socialist Coalition, 125 o bleidleisiau.
Lawrence Douglas Gwynn, 156 votes.
Lawrence Douglas Gwynn, 156.
The following party list candidates have been allocated a seat in the Senate for the Caerdydd Fanon Taff constituency. Seat 1, Plaid Cymru, David Tristan Davies.
Mae'r ymgeiswyr rhestr Plaid Cynlynol wedi cael sedd yn y Senedd ar gyfer etholaeth Caerdydd Fanon Taff, sedd 1, Plaid Cymru, David Tristan Davies.
Seat 2, Reform UK Wales, Kai Thomas Parry Jones.
Okay, I promise we will give you the exact tally there.
I'm hearing things with
What's been declared because we're going to go to Llandysil
join another count
and the declaration of
Ceredigion
Penfro, which is where the First Minister's standing.
Behind, like you. This is the big one. This is Lyned Morgan's seat. I'm just going to leave you to listen to this. This is massive. Okay, so we're not hearing anything at the moment.
He's just about to, once he sorts his glasses out.
He's just editing.
Yes, okay, I think we're ready to go.
Yn etholiad i Senedd Cymru yn datgan bod nifer y pleidleisiau fwrwyd fel y ganlyn. I, Ivan Evans, returning officer for the Ceredigion Penfro constituency for the Senedd Cymru election, declare that the number of votes recorded are as follows. Cydwadwyr Cymreig, Welsh Conservatives, 14,789, 14,789. Gwlad, gall Cymru fod yn well. Gwlad, Wales can be better, 802, 802. Heritage Party, Keep Our Countryside Green, 442, 442. Plaid Cymru, the Party of Wales, 31,943, 31,943.
They're smiling like they know something we don't.
Wales Green Party, 6,324, 6,324.
Big result there for Plaid Cymru.
Reform UK, 23,003, 23,003. Welsh Labour, Llafur Cymru, 6,495,
Form slide 6,495.
Welsh Liberal Democrats, Democratiaid Rhyddfrydol Cymru, 4,613.
That is disastrous, and
4,613.
with that, I do believe that is Lyned Morgan unseated. Lyned Morgan is the first ever Welsh First Minister to fail re-election. I do believe, anyway, if I am right, Lyned Morgan has failed re-election, and she will not sit in the 7th Senedd. This will be catastrophic for Labour. The question is, will she call for Keir Starmer's resignation if she is unseated? We will find out, but let's just check, because I believe that is Lyned unseated.
A huge story of the day, Felicity, isn't it, from Llandysil?
The Greens almost outperformed Labour in that constituency. There were, not even 200 votes in it, if my maths is...
70.
It's correct. Absolutely extraordinary collapse in the Labour vote there. No wonder Lyned Morgan is looking so glum. I mean, that really puts the tin hat on what has been an absolutely catastrophic day for
Okay, yeah, so apologies for this. You're now just hearing commentary from... oh, here we go. So I believe that is Lyned Morgan unseated. The Greens almost outperformed. Look at that. Oh, bit of a graphic glitch there, but oh, Jesus. Bit of a mistake there. I don't know what's going on, but I believe that is Lyned Morgan unseated, so I'm happy to put that out there. There is no way that Lyned Morgan remains in the Senedd on these figures. Look at that vote share, 7%. And Lyned Morgan has lost her seat. The campaign gets its Portillo moment. Wow, we need to talk about this, because this is massive. Never in Welsh history has a sitting First Minister lost her seat. Lyned Morgan is not in the 7th Senedd. She has failed re-election. She will not return to Cardiff Bay. I don't know what else to say here. This is beyond massive. This is unprecedented in the modern era of politics. So, naturally, I'm going to have to give you a bit of analysis on this. It's been downhill for the Labour Party since Keir Starmer was elected, really. Eluned Morgan has been unpopular in the wake of the 20-mile-an-hour speed limit, in the wake of numerous flaps in okay, I'm just going to interrupt myself there, but Plaid Cymru get 3 seats, Reform UK get 2, and the Conservatives get 1. And Plaid Cymru now really pulling away from Reform. They're on 30, while Reform are on 22. And in both the Cardiff constituencies, Plaid Cymru have 3 seats. So that really shows that they are replacing Labour as the party of the left. And Reform UK have all but usurped the Tories as the party of the right. Labour pushed into 3rd. Unprecedented in the modern era. This is unbelievable. I think we all knew it was coming since about, what was the time when we knew it was coming? It was quite early this morning. It was after results started being counted, and then throughout the day we've had those hints. But she might have pulled back, and she didn't. Labour are down 25 seats. This is a cataclysmic collapse. I don't think 5 years ago, when Mark Drakeford was leader, that you would have expected the First Minister to lose their seat. 66 seats declared, by the way, of 96. We are almost there. And I do believe I'll be able to have my good friend, my colleague Corey on in a minute. Please, Corey, if you're watching, just please let me know if you are ready to come on. I hope you are. But yeah. So, Eluned Morgan has just lost her seat. This campaign has its Portillo moment. Ready when you are. Okay. I'm going to get ready to bring on our special guest. It is 16:57. Eluned Morgan has just lost her seat. We will be back in a couple of minutes. You're watching Teledu. We are just about to come back. We're just finishing up adding Corey. So if you can give us until about 17:03-ish. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much. See you soon. Good afternoon and welcome back to Core Election 2000. Oh, I've kicked my camera. Good afternoon and welcome back to Core Election 2026, the results. I'm joined now by Corey Lee Wilmer, because if I was on my own for another second, I would go mad. So forgive us, we do have to do this on air because I'm not sure if we can hear him or not. So, Corey, I'm going to ask you to mute yourself on the call just for a second. You and your good friend Corey. Oh, okay. So are you muted on the call? Give me a thumbs up. This one. So you're muted on that now, yeah? Okay, could you speak for me? I can hear you. Let me just check if the audience can hear. Oh, it's gone black. Be careful, don't turn your camera. Oh, it's doing thing. Oh, yeah. Do this on air because I'm not sure if we can hear. So I'm just checking it now on this. This is so professional, guys. Mute yourself on the call. I'm going to just mute myself for a second. Okay, Corey, can you speak again for me, please? Okay, can you check if you've... Okay, so hopefully this is working now. I can't hear you. Your audio's not coming through. I don't know why. Let me just... I'm going to try reloading you.
Hey, Corey, can you speak again for me, please?
I still can't hear you. This isn't great.
Okay, can you check if you've...
It's doing a thing again, isn't it? Yeah. This isn't going well. This is going very well. Anyway, Eluned Morgan has lost her seat in the Senedd, which... That's mental, isn't it, Corey? Just talk to me. Don't leave me alone. Hang on. I think... Right, look on your screen. Your screen should look like this, yeah?
Okay, so hopefully this is working now. I can't hear you. Your audio's not coming through. I don't know why. Let me just...
So there should be a little mic button. Make sure that's unchecked. Click settings. If it should be green and making a noise. Is it working? Hang on, Corey, repeat that. Yeah. What is going on with this? Okay, would you rather call on your phone then? Yeah. Because I'd be able to tell if you were getting output. We're missing valuable time for analysis on Eluned Morgan losing her seat here. Ooh, why has it gone vertical? Ew. Anyway, while Corey's off, Eluned Morgan, the former First Minister of Wales, former, we can now say, because she lost her seat. She cannot be First Minister. And this is a political upset for the ages. I do not think he's going to try it with his headphones. Does your mic not work on your thing or something? Because I think it might just be this website being an absolute pain in the backside. Can you just... Right, I'm going to try loading it. I have one more solution, which is loading it on my Chromebook. I can hear you on the call. I can hear you on the call. It's still not coming through on here, but I do have a solution, which is do it through the capture card. If it works. Okay, right, hang on. I'm going to hang up. I will call you back in a second, okay? Right, so I've hung up on him now. Okay, I can't tell him to do anything because I've hung up. He's not outputting any noise at all. Right, Corey, are you watching the stream? You're not making any noise at all, mate. I've just tried it on my phone. You're not making any noise. It's... Hang up on that and just try it. We'll try another one. Okay, so Corey's now gone. So I'm going to talk to you about what we're seeing, which is that Eluned Morgan, the former First Minister of Wales, has lost her seat. This is mental. This. Yeah. Yeah. So Corey's not producing any noise at all. But we are going to somehow, I promise you, we're going to get him on. We will get him on. And we will get him on. I don't care how, but we will get him on. And did I mention we'll get him on? Right, I'm just trying to think of other things we can try, as any good person would. Let me see if there's an alternative. Record a video call. I can't. Oh, we could. We can Google Meet it. Okay, right. I'm going to send you a picture of the code I put in now. So I've sent that to Corey. Why doing that? Oh, if that's not going to work, don't do that. Start an instant meeting. Right, I'm going to send that to you now. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm going to send you a new one now. Anyway, I'm not going to show you what the video is going to look like on there because I'm going to bring it over and I'm just going to crop it. Okay, so have you got that there? Yeah, I've sent you the code. There you are. I've sent it over text as well. That might be easier. So. This is it. Hopefully this works. I do really hope that this works. I think it will, do you? Oh, well done. His thing's also corrected. How does he manage that? The Dutch Corey Wilmot, though. I can tell you that there's been no more declarations while we've been waiting, but the Greens are now on 2 seats, while the Liberal Democrats are on none. I don't think the Lib Dems are going to get in. Oh, do I have to accept? Give me a second, it's not doing what I want it to. Okay, put your camera on. But you've clicked the button to put it on. Why isn't it coming on? It's not on. I can't see a video at all. Speak. You're also muted. You can see me. Oh, I can see you. Hello. The question is now, speak. I can't hear you still. Still not working, guys. This is great. 17:15 is the time. We've not brought you any actual news for 15 minutes, but you know, we're having fun. Right, just try it on your phone. Dial into Google Meet on your phone instead, okay? I'll hang up. Bye. Yeah, because I still can't hear you. Put that on your phone. Google Meet. K-E... Oh, I shouldn't read that out loud. Guys, you only heard the first 2 letters. It's fine. You can't guess. Watch now, they'll guess. Maniacs. It's not going to be the greatest quality in the world, but it will do. Okay. I'm going to remove your current self from the call. Bye. I'm not going to file an abuse report. Okay, are you ready to come on phone? Are you about to come? So Elena Morgan has lost her seat, in case you can't tell. So yeah. I like how when you said coalition talks, you wrote collision. Right, hopefully this works now. Have you requested to join yet? Download it then. I'm going to put you on full volume because then we can talk. So just speak a second.
Hello?
Yes, they can hear you. Okay, so we can still talk. It's just they'll be hearing you through a phone.
Hello?
So, Corey, Elena Morgan has lost her seat. What does this mean? Well, we know what it means. I think that's an understatement for what it is. My camera's going to disappear for a second, guys. I do apologise. So, Welsh Labour have crumbled. Plaid Cymru looks set to become the largest party. What do you think of this?
This is going to be a monumental. How many hours we got left for counting?
We've got about another hour of technically being on air, but I will extend it as much as I see fit. Oh, Elena Morgan has just announced she's stepping down as the leader of Welsh Labour.
Really?
Yeah. Well, probably because she's lost the seat. She can't exactly do anything.
Well, yeah.
She'll just be sat outside, you know, on like a portable stool. I think we were all kind of expecting Elena Morgan to resign.
Hayden, I do have...
We've just had another declaration. 78 of 90 seats, and Plaid Cymru are on 34. Reform UK are on 28. Are you requesting again?
I'm going to do it now.
Okay, so hang up and see you in a minute.
Hopefully.
Okay, bye-bye.
Wait.
All right.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Click join.
Yeah, join.
All right.
Right.
Bye. Did it work?
I don't know what... Hang on. That's not it. Can I enter a code, please, if you wouldn't mind?
Share your screen with me. I'll show you what to do.
I can't because I'm ringing you on my iPad and I'm trying to do it on my phone.
Okay, put your camera on and show me your phone.
Let me get WhatsApp.
So Elena Morgan has stood down as Welsh Labour leader, for those of you that care. And I must just say that I believe that that's it, yeah. Tap on it.
That's not it, though.
Why can I hear you now? Okay, so go into WhatsApp, copy the code, and I'll show you what to do. So anyway, the Liberal Democrats have just had someone elected in Brycheiniog Tawynedd. Is that'll be Jane Dodds, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Brycheiniog. I think so, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Anyway, Elena Morgan says that she takes responsibility for the Welsh Labour result, which I'm surprised. I expected her to call for Starmer's resignation.
Yeah, true. I found the code thing.
Okay, can you do it now?
I'm trying. I'm just, no, that's the wrong chat. K-E-O.
Don't read it out loud.
Okay.
We're on the thing. We'll be back in just a second, guys. I'm just going to go to holding because this is painful. to announce that we finally have Corey on the line and finally have it working. So if you can hear me, I'm going to hang up on WhatsApp. Right, we're now going to have to reconnect this up because I'm going to have to unplug my headphones. So speak now, Corey.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. Now I'm going to stop being able to hear you through there. So I do actually need to call you back on WhatsApp because this is why we don't rush into things. So just answer them. Oh, decline it on there and accept on your tablet.
It's done.
Yeah. Okay, right. So I will only be able to hear you through there. We're now going to try and get it to work on here. So Elined Morgan has lost her seat and breaking news, she has resigned as the leader of Welsh Labour. So for those of you who are interested, Elined Morgan, the former First Minister of Wales, is also now the former leader of Welsh Labour. She has resigned, and this is a day in the history of Welsh devolution. This is a day that will never be repeated in Welsh devolution. Oh, you're also muted there, so if you can just talk now,
But
Corey.
it's quite a nice one.
Just talk. Say something.
Wait. Can you hear
I
me
can
on
hear you on
WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, and also you're coming out on the other thing. So can you now set yourself to landscape?
Do that.
Landscape yourself, yeah. And now it's just going to be a matter of resizing you. It shouldn't take too long. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching us declare. So Elined Morgan's
Thank you for bearing with
premiership
us.
is over. And what does that mean? Corey, talk about what that means.
That basically means that Welsh Labour have lost Wales. Like, this would be as big as in Scotland if the SNP lost.
And
Like,
indeed, it's comparable to Scotland because obviously we have had the SNP, obviously. We all know that Labour used to be the dominant party in Scotland, which...
yeah, so we're becoming the new Scotland now.
Yeah, so could we now see the big indie push that Scotland has seen? What do you think, Corey? Give us your professional judgment.
I think what Labour could lose Wales, but I don't think they will ever come third again.
Yeah, never. So do we think reform is just a fad, or...?
Definitely. I think reform will just be how they always have been.
Well, I'm just moving the position around. That's why this isn't working as well as I hoped.
And to answer your question in the chat, I do not think Keir Starmer will resign after these set of elections.
Oh, do you not? Because
No.
I still think he's gone.
Well, yes, he should be gone. He is lost, basically. But I don't think he should resign.
So Keir Starmer, to you, he is a fighter, not a quitter, to quote the long-reigning Liz Truss.
Exactly.
I think he's gone. I cannot see a single way that he remains as leader of the Labour Party in the current climate. So...
yeah, but then Labour have to go into a huge leadership debate, which will leave them
vulnerable. But in a way, they're already in the most vulnerable position they can possibly be. You've got... oh, I kicked my tripod again. That's the thing. You've got Angela Rayner gone because of expenses. You've had a massive cabinet reshuffle, and what you've got now is yet more. The voice of the people is that Labour should not remain. We do have a statement now from Keir Starmer about. He says, Eluned Morgan has been a formidable First Minister and tireless champion for Wales. She broke barriers and has never stopped fighting for families in the communities she loves. Together we have worked to lift children out of poverty, cut hospital waiting lists and create thousands of new jobs. He thanks Morgan for over 30 years of service and adds, I have no doubt her contribution to Wales will endure. Now, Eluned Morgan is still a baroness. She is still able to sit in the House of Lords. Do you reckon that's where she's going to return?
I think she will go there, yes. But
there's no way she doesn't, let's be honest.
Yeah, true.
There is no way that Eluned Morgan does not go to the House of Lords. She lives for governance. But the headline story of the day is still... What's so funny? Something?
Nothing at all. Don't worry about it.
Something funny, clearly. But also, we finally got this working, which is, this took forever. 17:32 is the time. We have about an hour, but it depends on if anything's on. Eluned Morgan is not going to call for Keir Starmer to resign, which is interesting. She says, it is clear that the results across the whole of the United Kingdom has demonstrated deep frustration with the Labour Party. We need this Labour government nationally to change course. We need the wealth of this nation to be more... But I was always clear that this was about Wales and Keir Starmer was not on the ballot. So, Keir Starmer.
I mean, she's right there.
Just another update. Gwynfor Abertawe has the results have come in. 3 Plaid Cymru, 2 Reform UK, 1 Labour. So in a second, we're just going to bring you another look at what the national results look like. So,
That's
Corey,
England.
talk us through what next. Who do you think is going to win this? Oh, nice ceiling, by the way.
Oh,
Who do you think is now
sorry.
So
Sorry
who's
about
on course
that.
to win? That is the
I was getting
question.
the election results up. Sorry, what did you say?
Who's now on course to win in your view?
I think Reform are gaining on Plaid Cymru, but I think Plaid Cymru will just hold out.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone will win a majority like what everyone
We
else
do
has
have
been
a
saying.
bit more news for you now. Plaid Cymru are on 37, Reform UK are on 30, Labour on 8, Conservatives on 6, Green on 2, Liberal Democrats on 1. So
the Liberal Democrats have won a seat.
Yes, and I do believe that we are about to get our set up an ultimate constituency to declare. So, just going to open the graphics package now. I'm just waiting for this to update on here because I don't think Plaid Cymru are going to get a majority, but we need to figure out what the coalitions could look like. But for a lot of people, there was a bit of worry about Reform, let's be honest, especially in the wake of their latest policy draft, where they have suggested that they would put... Do you want to describe it, Corey? Because
I don't remember this one. I was gonna say about my experience by talking to people.
Oh, so what have people said while you've been listening there?
So I was talking to one of my friends who wasn't originally going to vote, and I was telling him about the parties and everything, and he said, "Oh, I don't want Reform to win, so I will go out and vote."
So he voted just to stop Reform?
Yes. And that he thought he didn't care about politics, but then he started caring after I was chatting to him and telling him everything about it.
So also a bit of news: the Greens have now gone up to 2 seats in total. So the Greens are on 2 seats. They didn't have any seats. Looks like they will potentially outnumber the Liberal Democrats, which is pretty big, isn't it, for a party that's never been represented in the Senedd before?
Yeah, fair play to the Greens. They've done a good job campaigning in Wales, apparently.
Yeah, I find it ironic
To
though that
go
Anthony
from
Slaughter's name is Slaughter and he's a vegan.
yeah, that is quite funny.
So it was also interesting learning a lot about the party leaders. I didn't know that Eluned Morgan spoke Welsh, but she attended a Welsh comp. Did you know that?
I knew she spoke Welsh. I've heard her speak Welsh loads of times.
I haven't. That's the thing. So,
Well, I watched
84
First
and
Minister's
96 seats
Question.
declared.
Hayden, can I just do a quick word on English councils?
Yes, you
that's
can,
crazy.
while I prepare now just to bring
So,
you the
for the English
results.
councils, Reform have won 949 seats,
Jesus
which is up
Christ.
900 in the last council elections. They won 2. Now they've won nearly 1,000. The Liberal
What is
Democrats have won 600.
this is I think calling this utterly ridiculous is something fair to say.
Yeah, and the Greens. Yeah, no, I know. I've been watching this.
I'm just about to show people what the Senedd results are looking like. So, hopefully it loads this time and it doesn't. Why does it keep glitching? I'm just gonna have to make a new source because I've had multiple glitches today. So, if you're part of OBS,
Do you want more words on the English councils?
yeah, tell me some more. Just why are you like this? Sorry,
What the English councils? Come on. Right. So, Labour in third place, which is
unexpected,
okay.
let's say.
Yeah, they've got 613 seats in councils. But
Oh, really?
this is crazy. Guess how many down from last council elections?
I don't. Well, I can just look it up because it's right next to me. But why don't you tell the viewers?
They are down 774.
Bloody hell! I think I can say bloody hell there, can't I? Because that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's appalling.
Yeah.
Keir Starmer, I reckon he doesn't make it to Tuesday because he said he's not going to resign, but his party, of course, they would force him out. Don't forget. I can see him going.
Oh yeah, they could. I forgot about that. And just a quick word on Scotland. You know how Reform is second in Wales and first in England currently?
Reform have literally no seats in Scotland. I've had a look at this. It's
yeah,
shockingly low for the party.
In Scotland.
How many seats are they on again?
0.
So the Scottish do not like Reform, and it looks like Wales we're going to manage without. So, Corey, I'm going to ask you to hold your horses for just a moment as I bring a rundown of the results to our viewers. Plaid Cymru have 37 seats, up 18. Reform UK have 30 seats, up 13. Welsh Labour have lost 32 seats, including former First Minister Eluned Morgan, bringing them to 8. The Welsh Tories have 6 seats, down 19. The Liberal Democrats have... That's a wrong. The Liberal Democrats have 1 seat. I don't know why it says 9. The Liberal Democrats have 1 seat, up 1. This is completely wrong.
Yes, it is.
So that was completely wrong. I'm going to fix that. Give me 2 seconds. The Liberal Democrats are on... They're still on 1, aren't they?
Yeah. Pretty sure, anyway.
And the total declared is 84. Okay, so I'm going to bring you the real results in just a second. Geez, that was something.
Hayden, do you have any answer to why the 2 main parties have slumped so much in this election?
Tories are still struggling after the Liz Truss era and Rishi Sunak and, of course, all of those scandals. But for Labour, people are fed up of Keir Starmer. He's too
Well,
left
yeah.
for the right wing and too right for the left wing. He is somebody who is not, he's not popular in the slightest, and I cannot see a way for him to return from this. Anyway, let me bring
don't
you the
think he's
real
gonna
results
resign.
now. So, oh, sorry. Anyway, Sky News have just issued a projection. This is quite interesting. They predict a hung parliament with Reform as the largest party if today's results were a general election. Plaid Cymru would have 13 seats. Plaid Cymru would have
Whoa.
13 seats in Parliament. Labour would have 110. The Conservatives would have 96. The Lib Dems would have 80. So the most likely course there would be a Reform-Tory coalition.
Labour win?
No, Labour would be executive. Anyway, can I run people through these results?
Yeah.
Okay. Plaid Cymru have 37 seats up 18. Reform UK have 30 seats up 13. Labour lose 32 seats, including former First Minister Eluned Morgan, to get them to 8. Welsh Tories have 6, down 19. Welsh Lower Downhats have 1, up 1. And the Wales Green Party have 2, up 2. 84 seats are declared. We're just waiting now on 2 constituencies. You're watching. So, welcome back. What do you think the headline is right now? Because I put Eluned Morgan's lost her seat. I think it's Plaid on course for largest party. I think it's a. Can we call it? Do we call it a hung Senedd?
Yeah.
So what possible coalitions? Plaid Labour Green, Plaid Lib Dem, Reform Conservative. But even now, Reform Conservative would not bring them up to the number. This is brilliant. Like, not brilliant from a governance perspective, but it's brilliant from a neutral viewer perspective.
Yeah. Just FYI, Hayden, apparently we are echoing pretty badly.
That's because I've not muted us, so that should... Oh, and I need to turn my phone down just so I can just about hear you. But other than that... So, can you just speak there?
Hello?
Yeah, I can just
no
about
more
hear
echo
you there,
from
and
my
it's not coming through the...
reliable source.
So I can just about hear you. So hopefully it works. Rhian ap Iorwerth set to become First Minister.
Will he, even if it's not a majority?
Morgan fails re-election. So, do you think it's Rhian ap Iorwerth as First Minister?
I mean, yeah.
There's no one else it can possibly be, is there?
Well, yeah.
So, Eluned Morgan has quit. No party will be able to have a majority in this Senedd. We can now confirm that for you with the latest results, which bring Plaid Cymru up to 39 and Reform up to 32. Liberal Democrats remain on 1, and we have just one constituency left to call. Flint Wrexham has had Plaid Cymru on 2 and Reform UK on 2.
Yeah.
And the latest forecast has Plaid on between 42 to 43 seats. Liberal Democrats, it does not look likely that Jane Dodds will be re-elected, by the way.
Oh, she wasn't in that constituency?
No, she's well, to be fair, Jane Dodds has a rocky attendance record in the Senedd as well.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
If we were
But
live,
it looks like the
make
Green Party will be bigger. So at the moment, the magic number is 49, and it is theoretically possible for a rainbow left-wing coalition to now take it. That would involve Plaid Cymru, Welsh Labour, and the Greens all going into coalition, and that would bring them to 50. So it looks likely, and I believe we can now project, Core News projects, that Plaid Cymru will form the next Welsh government. It is impossible, based upon what we have seen, for Reform UK to form a coalition that will bring them above Plaid Cymru's total.
Unless they coalition with a left-wing party, which I don't
Unless they go into coalition with a left-wing party, which I could say is beyond unlikely. And this also means that for the first time ever, the biggest parties in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland are all pro-independence, which means that the union is now on shaky ground.
Very shaky ground.
It's like an earthquake.
You remember, Rina Puorwedd has said that he is not pushing for independence this Senate term.
Yes, and I think they would have to go into coalition with the Unionist Party. So, nationally, Wales is the symbol. Wales, the Welsh election has been the biggest one this campaign, which it's weird to be this big as of being Welsh. We normally just we bumble along in the background. We do our own thing.
We're...
Right. The state to play, right, just to bring you an update, the Scottish Greens have taken another seat in Glasgow off of the SNP. The SNP are losing quite a few seats now, but they look still to be largest party. I mean, at last count, they're miles ahead on 55, but they are down 4. What do you think?
Yeah,
everyone else is gaining, but we also haven't got to constituency top-up votes. Meanwhile, we are now waiting on the final call in the Senedd election. So I'm just going to play some audio now. It's going to be 3 years, so just keep stum. I'm going to play some audio now. This is Eluned Morgan talking and giving her resignation. If it loads. I'm just waiting for it to load. Come on.
Welsh Labour has today suffered a catastrophic...
No, it's not. It's not going to play. What I can do instead is I can load it on mine and just play it through desktop audio. So if you guys will just give me about 30 seconds. Corey, just talk to the audience.
So this election has been monumental in all 3 nations. Reform winning a huge 900 seats in English councils, Plaid Cymru to win the Welsh Senedd election as the biggest party, but not a majority. And in Scotland, Sinn Féin, no, wrong one, SNP.
Sinn Féin?
Okay. Huh? No, I'm okay.
He's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I'm now going to bring you. This is what Eluned Morgan said after losing out.
Welsh Labour has today suffered a catastrophic result. It ends a century of Labour winning in Wales, and the party will need to take a really hard look at itself and understand the depth of the challenge that we face. I've lost my seat here in Ceredigion Pembro, and I will be stepping down as leader of Welsh Labour. I take responsibility for the Labour result in Wales.
So that is what she said, and I find that quite striking. What about you, Corey?
I don't think she is solely to blame. I don't know why she's taking full blame for it.
She's loyal to Starmer. She's loyal to Starmer.
Yeah, that's her problem. Yeah, she needs to be Welsh Labour and not Labour.
And that was the strategy that Roger Morgan employed, you know, his famous clear red water. And we know Morgan tried something similar, the Red Welsh Way, but it didn't land in the same way that clear red water did. So
yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to bring you some more now. This time, I'm going to bring you John Swinney. He's saying that his party will be the largest party in Scotland.
We are at the very early stages of the election count across the country, but it is becoming clear that the Scottish National Party is going to emerge as the largest party in this election campaign. That is for me something incredibly precious, because having devoted my adult life to serving the people of Scotland through the activities of the Scottish National Party, to have assumed the leadership of my party 2 years ago and to take it to the position where I expect us to win the election today is a moment of enormous, enormous significance for me, and one from which I take enormous personal assurance and joy of the commitment that we've given to the people of Scotland, that they have rewarded us in the way that it appears they are rewarding us tonight.
So that was John Swinney, First Minister of Scotland there. The SNP enter their 5th term as the largest party. They won't get a majority, which means John Swinney won't be able to ask for his independence referendum. But it's still a massive deal. You know, a party ruling for 5 terms. Something similar we've seen with devolution is Welsh Labour. They've gotten to the end now with their 6th term, 7th term, they're gone. The real question is, who is to blame? Is it Eluned Morgan or is it Sir Keir Starmer? And we will discuss that in 8 minutes' time at the top of the hour. We'll take a break shortly. We'll take a break at about 57 minutes past. Give us both a minute to get some water. You can stay on, can't you?
Yeah. Hayden?
Yeah?
Do you think a SNP-like scenario will happen in Wales now?
Not under our electoral system. We have proportional representation, D'Hondt method. The likelihood of being able to control the Senedd alongside with the special voter system we have, you'd need to get a significant majority of the seats. If I have a look now at percentages, just give me a second. Plaid Cymru have 35.3% of the vote. Reform UK have 29%. And both of them have had massive share changes. But in order to get that, you'd need something closer to 50% of the vote, which is very unlikely in such a fragmented and polarised system as we currently are in. The last constituency, by the way, to declare is Gwynedd Maldwyn. So we are just waiting on that now to declare. I'm going to have a brief check of our... I'm going to have a brief check and just check it's not declaring now. So a politician has just arrived to take the oath. I can't tell you who, because I did miss that bit. But we can now confirm. Core News can now confirm.
Well, I don't
that's
think
Plaid
it's Rick
Cymru.
Aberystwyth, is it?
It's not Aberystwyth, is it? Surely not.
No, because he was in Llandudno about an hour ago.
You might hire a private jet, you know, the Rishi Sunak method. Anyway, Plaid Cymru will be the largest party in the Senedd. Plaid are ahead of Reform by 7 seats with just 1 constituency with 6 seats left to declare. So it is pretty clear to us that Rhys Iorwerth will most likely become the First Minister of Wales. The first ever non-Labour First Minister. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Anyway, I do want to bring you some breaking news. Liberal Democrat Jane Dodds will remain in the Senedd, the only member now. She's keeping the Liberal Democrat flame alive, but she's not able to form an official Senedd group, because for that you need 5 members of the Senedd. And with that, it looks unlikely that the Greens will have an official group either. But they are still represented, and the Greens are double the size of the Liberal Democrats. And I think it's interesting to see as well that despite the increased proportional representation, the Lib Dems aren't getting more seats.
Yeah, I think the Lib Dems have done really good. Walk around Cardiff, there's loads of Vote Liberal Democrat signs. They're everywhere. Like, there's one across the road now. Like, there's about 4 everywhere. Everywhere you look, it's Liberal Democrats.
I know, and that's something that they're very good at, especially in areas like this. So I have now updated the headline. Plaid Cymru are the largest party in the 7th Senedd. If you were Rhys Iorwerth, how would you be feeling?
Elated.
And I think Plaid Cymru, they've been a party, they've been around since the 1930s, I believe. And since then, they've slowly
20s?
clawed their way up through one MP, Gwynfor Evans' hunger strike to create S4C, the Welsh language broadcaster, working with the SNP in Parliament in the 90s and 2000s when devolution came in. They were, at first, they were the official opposition to Labour. They dropped into third. They've been climbing their way up for some time. The 2023 toxic culture and misogyny scandal, which brought Adam Price's leadership down, to go from a scandal where you have to get rid of your leader to becoming the largest party in a national parliament. Rina Abiorwedd has done wonders. The question is it just Abiorwedd, or is it the rise of reform that has also come to blame?
I think Plaid Cymru has all the credit there. I don't think reform has anything to do with their rise.
Well, we will be discussing this more in the next hour. In a second, we will be taking a short break. Thank you very much. Oh, fit bent. In just a moment, we will be taking a short break. And after that, we'll be coming back and we've got a couple of questions. What does this mean for Sir Keir Starmer? We'll also bring you that final constituency declaring we are just waiting on it now. We imagine there's probably a recount, but we will let you know as soon as that happens. You're watching God Bloody. Good evening and welcome to Court Election 2026, the results. And indeed, we are now only waiting for one result. And I cannot tell you which constituency it is, but this is big. And I think the first thing I want to talk about in this hour, we're going a bit more podcasty, but the first thing I want to talk about is turnout. It's set to be at around 53%, which is incredible. Over half of the people in Wales choosing to take part in our democracy. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a huge milestone for Wales. That means
Oh, hang on, you're echoing. Yeah, just try again now.
Yeah, I think that's a huge...
Hang on. I'm just trying to see if I'm echoing on yours, but I'm not. So, yeah. So, just give us a little talk. What do you think?
So, I think that's huge for Wales, that many people feel the need to turn out to Wales, turn out to vote. That means there was something wrong and everyone has just lost trust in Labour.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, and
And
I
just,
have been getting some
by the
reaction. Like,
way,
I'm just going to talk about what a couple of people I know have been saying. Like, in
yeah,
regards to Elena Morgan losing her seat, she'll be back in the Lords on Monday. My sympathy for her verges on the non-existent, which is quite an interesting
nice,
take.
nice.
I do feel sorry for Elena Morgan. I think she was in a possible position. I wouldn't have voted Labour, but I quite like her.
She's a great politician. I just don't think she's a.
I'm not
She
sure.
is quality.
I don't really get. I feel like she was constantly trying to make up ground. I feel like she's at a disadvantage because of what happens in Westminster. But also,
Well,
you've got
yeah,
to admit, not reform, Labour have made some key mistakes. Like the rollout of the 20-mile-an-hour policy, it was quite botched. They don't stress that it saves lives. And that's something the Labour Party can't do. That's PR. They're not as good as it.
yes.
At it.
And that
Oh, this
last
is an interesting one.
constituency.
Cymru is a mix of racists and intelligent people who vote tactically. Now, you can probably guess who that refers to. I am going to say, as Cole, we are not accusing any singular party of being racist, but you know, people have their sentiments and we allow them to have them.
Bad. I know exactly.
Cymru
who
and beef,
probably
that's
from.
gone out. Wales forever. Going to have to coalition with Labour, no other choice. Well, you are right on that. There is probably no other choice for there. But just to bring you the results, Plaid Cymru have got 39 seats on a share of 35.3%. Pretty proportional, would you say?
Yeah. Just on the last constituency, it is Gwynedd Maldwyn.
Gwynedd Maldwyn, we're just waiting on it. I do believe they should report soon. The BBC have not put anything on since Jane Dodds said she'll keep the Liberal Democrat flame alive. Now, I do want to briefly turn our attention to London because in London, you've had a lot of mayoral elections, and included in that is one mayoralty which has gone green, and there are a number of Labour mayoralties that are going green.
Who?
I'm getting these up now. If I had any signal, I would tell you, but I am chewing up all the Wi-Fi in the house right now.
It's two mayors that's gone green.
2 mayors. And I do just want to say as well, Labour are closing in on the Liberal Democrats for second place in tonight's elections, and still most councils haven't declared. We're on 98 of 136.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we continue, so the Green Party won 2. Hackney, and they've just won Lewisham, literally at 1801. So 3 minutes ago it was declared, and they won that on 40.4% of the votes. The party have never held a mayoral position before this election, and now they hold 2. For the Greens, yes, they've not quite had as good a day as Reform. But this is incredible for them.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, this is a party that's been struggling. Polanski's turned it around. Polanski's sort of positive populism. And then you've got Nigel Farage. So is populism the new British politics? That is our question.
I think the Greens have done very well today and yesterday.
Llongraffiadr for the Greens. I don't know why I'm speaking Welsh to them. It's not like Polanski doesn't speak Welsh. Anyway.
I don't think he does, no.
Anyway, I am now going to bring you, you know how I very occasionally I bring you something that people have said? Well, I'd like to bring you another one. This is Sir Keir Starmer. I'm not going to walk away and plunge this country into chaos. Oh, it's playing already. Hang on. So this is Sir Keir Starmer. I'm not going to walk away, and he says he's not going to walk away and he's not going to plunge this country into chaos, in his words.
Let me be clear, these are really tough results. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And we have lost brilliant Labour representatives, people who put so much into their communities, so much into our party and our movement. And the voters have sent a message about the pace of change, how they want their lives improved. I was elected to meet those challenges, and I'm not going to walk away from those challenges and plunge the country into chaos. I think that we were right to emphasise to the country the difficult inheritance we've had, the challenges we face, but we haven't done enough to convince people that things can improve, their lives can get better, the hope. And I'm not going to walk away from that.
So, that is Sir Keir Starmer there. So he says he's not going to resign. The question is, will the National Executive Committee force him out? Will we have MPs? There's already rumblings. You've had Anas Sarwar, the leader of Scottish Labour. He has officially he's reiterated his call for Keir Starmer to resign. You've had prominent Labour MPs. You've had Boris Johnson's former advisor on the BBC earlier. That was a really interesting interview. It was interesting because if you think about it, Boris was in a very similar position.
He was actually, and
yeah, that's why I said
to be fair, he did. Okay, yes, I know. I was trying to answer your question. Boris was in a very similar position because everyone was just like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I don't like you anymore," like suddenly. And I think that's the situation for Keir Starmer right now. So I think he will stay, but if he does revise, it's going to plunge Labour into absolute chaos. They've already got to find a new leader in Wales. So
you're echoing again, I think. So sorry. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to stop you from echoing, but I need to keep you on the phone, otherwise I can't hear you. So let me try putting you over here. If you just speak again.
Yeah, so Boris Johnson was in a very similar position.
Yeah, you're not really echoing, so that should be fine.
Okay, that's fine.
Anyway, let's just see. Has the last constituency declared? That is the question. But I really think the story of tonight has been... It's interesting now. I do just want to pick up on this. Since Plaid Cymru have overtaken Reform in Wales, and since they've been announced as the largest party, Wales has dropped third on many websites. They're talking about historic defeat in Wales, but Reform is still remaining as a large story. While they have won more seats, are national parliaments more significant? And that is the question. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but Reform get their entirely own story. So that is the question. Anyway, I am enjoying bringing you these. So earlier today, Hugh O'Connor-Davies, the former Deputy First Minister of Wales, he has spoken about that his party won't form government. This is the moment that he revealed that his party won't form government.
I don't think we're going to be in that situation. It's quite clear that that narrative of change, but also the narrative of the two-horse race, I think a lot of people have, it seems to us, are likely to rally behind Plaid Cymru, who've very much pitched it as Plaid Cymru to stop Reform. We've tried to put forward a very positive manifesto. I think it's been a good manifesto, it really has. And we've tried to argue on policies and also the next chapter for Wales. But if it hasn't cut through to the people of Wales, we're not going to be in that position then to actually form the next government. I don't think we're going to be in that situation.
I didn't mean to loop that at the end there, so I'm sorry for that. But I'm going to bring you one more before we move. There's two more I want to bring you. Well, three more actually, because this is Nigel Farage saying that he's talking about the results. Just give me a second.
What do you think so far of the day?
Oh, I think the Red Wall stuff's amazing, but Essex is also very, very big. So, yeah, very happy.
What do you think we'll see by the end of this day?
A massive change in the political map of the United Kingdom, Labour being annihilated in areas that they've dominated for 100 years, and the Conservative Party ceasing to be a national political party, but a regional one.
What are you hoping to do with this tour today?
Well, celebrate a bit later. I mean, why not, you know?
Far too much chocolate there. Anyway, I do just want to bring up what he said there. He said that the Conservatives have ceased to become a national political party and have become a regional party. My question for you, have Reform UK replaced the Conservatives as the party of the right?
I don't think they have. I think they could. Yes, they definitely could. But I don't think they are going to in the foreseeable future.
What I think we can say now is they're no longer a protest vote. They're now an established political party. We can't
Yeah,
call them a
they're
protest, can
definitely
we?
established.
Yeah. Final declaration is now imminent. It's well, imminent, I say. It has happened, and this Welsh election has now come to an end. Plaid Cymru, wait for this, have just won 4 seats in one constituency. Gwynedd Maldwyn, 4 seats for Plaid Cymru, and Plaid are now the largest party. Let's have a look at what those numbers mean. I'm going to put them in to our number generator, and I'm going to give you the results of this. The biggest Senedd election in history. And I think this is going to go down as
my phone's
history,
gonna die, so
isn't
if
it?
it just goes.
Corey, tell me
My
what you
phone
think.
is going to die.
Your phone is going to die. Plug it in quick.
Okay.
Run and grab a charger because I cannot. You can't leave me not for a little bit. I don't want to be on my own again. I don't want to go back to the dark days.
Done. I am plugged in.
You are plugged in,
think.
right?
Well, hopefully.
So, with all 96 seats declared, with this Welsh election over, Plaid Cymru are the largest party in the Senedd. I'm just going to bring the results up now. If you just give me half a second. Okay, are we ready? Are you ready to go through these results for me, Corey?
Yes.
Plaid Cymru, the largest party in the Senedd, for the first ever time, are on 43 seats. Reform UK up 34 to 34 seats, becoming the official opposition party. Welsh Labour in third on 9 seats. Welsh Tories in fourth with 7 seats. Welsh Labour down -35 and the Welsh Tories down 22. Welsh Liberal Democrats on 1, which is +1, and the Greens on 2. So, I'm not going to take this off the screen. I think that it's important that we just leave these results up here for a moment while I talk to you. Corey, what do you think? Corey?
Hello, I am back.
Hi. What do you think of this? Plaid Cymru 43, Reform UK 34, Welsh Labour 9, Welsh Tories 7, Welsh Lib Dems 1, Wales Greens 2.
Yeah, this election was monumental in many ways.
I think the real story is people are going to talk about the rise of reform, but the story tonight is Plaid Cymru, 43 seats coming back after a really challenging period in the party's history, and now they are the largest party in the Senedd. This has been their aspiration since the beginning. Rhys Iorwerth most likely going to be First Minister. What do we think?
Yeah, Rhys Iorwerth, when he did his speech earlier in Llandudno after being elected in his constituency, he was already elated then. What's he going to be feeling like now?
Yeah. We are now waiting to have statements from the party leaders. We are going to stay on. I'm going to give you our new end time, which we are going to end at 7 o'clock, because by then we will be burned out, won't we? So 45 more minutes for us. 45 more minutes. I'm going to... Plaid Cymru. So what should our headline be, Corey? Go on.
Huge rise. No, Plaid Cymru biggest party.
How about Plaid Cymru?
Huge rise.
Plaid Cymru biggest party. Bringing century of Welsh of Labour dominance
To an end.
To an end. And so the subheading will be Reform Form Official Opposition.
Yeah. The Greens have done good, to be fair to them.
Greens win first seats.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So, let's just show you our new headline. Plaid Cymru, biggest patty I can't spell.
Great.
Plaid Cymru, biggest party, bring century of bringing Plaid Cymru, biggest party, bring a century of Labour dominance to an end. Oh! You've hung up. Corey?
Died on me.
It's died on you. Okay. So I'm assuming it goes back to just me then, or are you...
Hayden, it died on me.
Yeah, I know, I heard. I can see.
It is on charge.
Right, I'll give you a couple minutes then. So let's bring it back to just me then. We'll bring it back for about 40 more minutes. I'll just put you on speaker again and we'll just put you there. So, Plaid Cymru, biggest party, bringing century of Labour dominance to an end. The results again for you: Plaid Cymru 43 seats, Reform UK 34 seats, Welsh Labour 9 seats, down 35, Welsh Tory 7 seats, down 22, Welsh Lib Dems 1 seat on 1, and the Wales Green Party on 2, adding 2. 96 seats are declared. The first ever proportional parliament in British history has been elected. So, I'll say over. A resounding win for Plaid. Plaid taking 4 seats in that final constituency. That really says all, doesn't it? That is this now it's Plaid's time to dominate? Or could we see reforms? Or could we see...
I think Plaid will dominate, but I think they will form a strong party over the next few elections and general elections, not just in Wales.
Yes, because I'm thinking, especially with the wide reform, something that's been long proposed is a Green Plaid SNP coalition, a wide coalition of the left, a coalition of parties that are open to independence. Can you see this happening?
I mean, now, yeah. Now the three nationalist parties are in power. It's more likely than ever to happen.
Yeah, so the union is beyond fragile. I want to bring up what our Senedd is going to look like.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to make that graphic now. The Senedd election, the seats are counted. The results have now been added. This is mental, isn't it? Was it anybody?
It is very mental, yes. Want me to try and get any immediate reactions?
Yeah, let's see. Well, have a look on social media for me, Corey. What are you seeing?
Let me find. ITV.
Oh yeah, that'll just be interesting. What's ITV saying?
ITV's headline is Plaid Cymru surges ahead of reform as Labour in fourth.
So interesting language there. Surges. Choosing to. Would you? I'm assuming you'd agree with that statement.
I mean, they haven't. Oh wait, that was in a poll. I read it wrong. Great. Great.
Well done. Corey never change. So the big thing to talk about now is the king, because he's going to come over and he is going to open the 7th Senedd. And it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's because now the biggest party in the chamber is pro-independence, anti-monarchy. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you forgot about that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Biggest party in the Senedd, pro-independence, anti-monarchy. Wow.
It's crazy.
Why did I detected some sarcasm there?
I'm trying to get some initial reaction.
Anyway, let me now bring you what the shape of this 7th Senedd is going to look like, and then we are going to discuss the potential coalitions. We're now going to discuss so let's have a look at this, the 7th Senedd. Have a look at that. Look at that big sea of green there. Massive sea of Welsh green.
He's not going to care.
Excuse me.
Not you. I'm finding people.
Yeah.
I am trying to get initial reactions for you.
Yep. So the shape of the 7th Senedd looks like that. The Siambr. I suppose the next question is, Liberal Democrats with 1 seat, Green Party with 2 seats. It's unlikely they'll even be involved in coalition negotiations at this point. What do you think?
The Lib Dems have been in coalition before, so I think they should be included at least.
Oh, I reckon they'll be included. I just don't know with what intensity that they will be included. Because, like, you've got Labour now, 9 seats. The question is, Plaid Labour coalition, will that look bad?
I don't think any coalition of the left will be bad in a sense.
But obviously you've got that risk of the rhetoric of, oh, they've just let Labour in through the back door again.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So, coalition negotiations next.
I want to fight of it, please.
Oh, I'll let you have a minute, go on.
No, not you.
Oh, I'll still let you have a minute.
Oh, okay, let's ask them.
I'm now inputting the results into Fable with AI capitalized, or what do we call him Fable still? Or is it Ainsley?
I don't know.
Whatever we call the thing.
I have an immediate reaction.
Oh, from who?
One of my friends.
Well, wow. I was expecting, like, I don't know.
Crazy.
Crazy. Wow. Descriptive there from one of Corey's unnamed friends. How's your thing, Dewey? Can we expect you to return?
Yes, soon.
How long? Because it's 1825 and we're not going to have long. This is a political that unlike anything we've ever seen. And I'm just waiting to find out the turnout figures, because I'm going to look at the full results now. But official turnout, 51.6%. What do we think of that?
Quick math, that is 1.7-ish million people.
What did I say the figure was? It was 51.6.
51.6.
51.6% turnout. That's impressive, isn't it? Hello?
I am still here.
Amorohide.
In
Oh, God.
Rena Namohid.
That was completely tone deaf. But we've got another 34 minutes of this. 34 minutes.
I have an explanation to that crazy.
Mhm.
He says it was unexpected, but also expected at the same time. But he didn't expect it to be that like hectic.
Yeah, well, it's pretty self-explanatory if you don't mind me saying so myself. So, the question now is, what are the big issues for this Senate? The amount of times I said, the question now is, you see why they don't have me on the BBC, don't you? I go mad after what? 2 hours? Oh, do you want to know the amount of time we've been up for? 2 hours, 31 minutes and 56 seconds.
Oh, very nice.
I'm actually going to die. Anyway, I believe we need one final break. So, for the final time, I'm going to send you to the holding slide. We'll be back in just about 2 minutes. Welcome back, and as you can see, I'm not on my own anymore. Again, welcome back, Corey.
Oh, thank you.
It's nice to see you again. Have you got what is that? Oh, your headphones. I thought it was a cat.
So you can actually hear me.
It's so we can actually hear you. That is nice indeed. By the way, does anyone know who that crazy VR kid is? Because he just kind of came on. Anyway,
no clue.
Anyway, we are having another look. There's a couple. Firstly, I want to bring you another audio clip because let's listen to what Zach Polanski have to say. He has said the new politics,
This is a
the Green
historic victory.
Party
This is the first time
versus
the Green Party have ever
Reform.
won
Are we ready?
a directly.
Yes, we are.
This is a historic victory. This is the first time the Green Party have ever won a directly elected mayor. And two-party politics is not just dying, it is dead and it is buried. And actually, whether it's here that Labour have been rejected or whether we're seeing around the country, it's very clear that the new politics is the Green Party versus Reform. I said that the Green Party were going to replace Labour. That's exactly what we did in Gorton and Denton. It's what we've done in Hackney, and we're seeing that right across the country. In fact, in almost all of our seats, right across the country, whether they're target or non-target, the Green Party vote share is rising.
So that's Zach Polanski there, and he says that the Green Party has now replaced Labour, and that the era of two-party politics is dead. And I'm inclined to agree with him. You know, we've had Reform, Plaid Cymru, the Scottish National Party, the Greens, the Liberal Democrats, less so in Wales, but in Scotland they've yielded significantly good results. Which, by the way, let's have a little check on Scotland's count.
Okay.
Shall we? Scottish Nationals, 55, down 4. Liberal Democrats, 5, up 1. Conservatives, 4, down 1. Labour, 3. And the Scottish Greens, 2. So what we have right there is the SNP probably won't reach it. We're just waiting now for the top-up seats, regionals. But I don't know when the regional seats will come. They probably won't come while we're on air.
Probably not, no.
Knowing us, they never will. So, the next big event, coalition talks. Let's talk about it again because, you know, we totally have content to talk about. I think, you know, the BBC in Wales, they've gone off air, I believe, now. So we are...
They have. They went off air at 6.
So we are the last broadcaster left on air. But that's fine. We can do that. We didn't have as much conjecture at the start. I can't believe this. They've already posted basically an obituary to Eluned Morgan. Eluned Morgan, the First Minister who couldn't defy gravity. Would you like to have a read of this with me, Corey?
I don't think she has ever claimed to be able to defy gravity, but alright.
Who even knows at this point, you know? Eluned Morgan, she's claimed to fly.
What?
I'm kidding, of course, mate. Right, let's have a read of this because this is going to be interesting. Let's have a look. Having a look at what the broadcasters are saying is very much important right now. So, give me half a second to pull it up. What do you think this article is going to be about? Okay. Oh, let's have a look at some public reaction. So, the worst thing Welsh Labour could do would blame Westminster would be easy but wrong. Welsh Labour have taken people for granted for too many years. They have not listened. They've preached and sat in a Cardiff bubble. They need to look up for people who voted for and change to represent the views of ordinary people. And they need real leaders.
Yeah.
Interesting. Almost all of the comments are Labour, but none are Plaid based. So, stand by for a Pride government propped up by the remains of Labour. Unfortunately, nothing will change. So,
that's a bit mean. I think Plaid will do a lot.
Oh, listen to this.
Wales.
Cymru is a vibrant country, not an economic backwater as the English political parties in the rotten Westminster Museum would have it to believe. Oh.
I mean, okay. If you say so. Let's have a look.
26 years of Labour failure, and they've expected us to believe they could fix things. Modern politicians are delusional and believe their own propaganda. If only we could fund an honest one who set real expectations.
Yes.
Things like this are interesting.
I have an article about Plaid Cymru here.
Oh, what's the article called?
Plaid Cymru, largest party after historic Senedd election.
I think it's beyond historic at this point.
Well, yeah.
That's more like it from the north.
Plaid Cymru is the largest party in Wales's parliament, the Senedd. In a dramatic and historic election.
I've had some reaction here. We aren't cooked. I think that person definitely has political opinions?
Of
People
some
are
sort.
taking pictures of it. Rhun ap Iorwerth will be the next. I think we can say it now. He is the next First Minister.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the way the First Minister elections work, I don't know, do you know this?
No.
So First Ministerial elections work by all of the members of the Senedd gather together in the chamber. You know what the chamber is, obviously.
Yeah, I do know that one.
They all gather together. And basically they deliberate and they vote. So it's not based on who the largest party is. It is instead based on the opinions.
Hayden, if you find that article I was talking about, hopefully you can show the viewers the absolutely great photo of Eluned Morgan holding back her tears.
I will find that now. Plaid Cymru win. Rhun ap Iorwerth. I'm going to put likely to become.
Yeah. Just to be safe.
Likely to become next Minister of Wales as Plaid Cymru win Senedd election. We're pretty happy. I think a lot of people are pretty happy with that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Reform supporters are going to be happy with their party's electoral dominance, I think we could say, especially across different. So for them, it is a very big day. And in regards to reform, I think, because we're being nice and apolitical here, aren't we? We're covering all of the parties as equally as we can. Like I know we haven't really touched on the Liberal Democrats, but there's not really much to say in that other than Jane Dodds retains her seat and is the only Lib Dem.
Oh, is she? I
Pardon?
didn't know that.
Yeah, well, she has retained her seat. She will be the only she'll be the only one still, but she does retain her
The
seat.
only
and
one? Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to bring the graphic up now that I want to, and that is our Rhun ap Iorwerth graphic. Have a look at that. Rhun ap Iorwerth likely to become next First Minister of Wales as Plaid Cymru win election. Senedd election.
Speaking
Have a
of
look at that,
Rhun
Corey.
ap
What do you think?
Iorwerth,
Can you see it?
yes, I can. Speaking of Rhun ap Iorwerth, he has been speaking in Llandudno.
Oh, has he said it? Have they clipped it? Tell me they've clipped it.
Don't know.
God, I hope so, because, like, you know, they don't make anything easy. Right,
Rhun
this is
ap
the headline
Iorwerth
on the
says-
BBC News website. Labour suffers historic Wales loss as Reform win more than 1,000 English council seats and Greens make gains. Plaid Cymru is the biggest party in the Welsh Parliament, with Reform in second place. Ap Iorwerth, he looks really happy, doesn't he?
He does,
Oh,
yeah.
here we go. He has spoken. I think we're now just going to...
relationship.
I'm going to bring you now what he said. So if you just give me half a second to find it.
I will be back. Just need to...
I'm just going to grab what he said. When did he speak? It was 1834. So if you just give me a second, we're going to find him speaking at Venue Cymru in Llandudno. Conservatives fourth as well. I think we need to talk about this collapse.
Yeah.
For the Tories.
I'm interested in this, really. Yeah.
Know what I'm on about. Just a word on Reform. They have officially broken 1,000 council seats in England.
Well, it's a big day for Reform. Anyway, we're now going to bring you what Rhun ap Iorwerth said in his speech. So hopefully this works.
Bawb sydd wedi cymryd rhan yn yr etholiad.
Make what looking very much like a victory speech.
Diolch yn fawr iawn i chi gyd. Gyfeillion, wrth i ganlyniadau ddod i law ledled Cymru dros yr oriau diwetha, mi ddath hi'n amlwg pa ddewis
So for the moment, Ap Iorwerth is speaking in Welsh. We'll just let you know when he speaks in English.
Heddiw, ac ar sail y bleidlais honno, mae Plaid Cymru rwan yn barod I fwrw ymlaen I ffurfio Llywodraeth Nesa Cymru.
From my research as well, I think he said...
The people of Wales have today decided on the next steps in Wales's journey. I'm grateful to everyone that took part in this election. And yes, different voices are represented in that overall result. But based on that vote, Plaid Cymru now stands ready to take the necessary steps to form the next government of Wales. This is a moment 100 years in the making, a moment in which we hold the promise and ambition of a nation in our hands. The promise of fairness, of opportunity, of prosperity, of a nation determined in its ambition and uncompromising in its compassion. This victory comes not only because of those campaigners whose hard work and passion propelled us forward in recent weeks and months, but to those who went before us, whose patience and persistence never waned even when the disappointments hurt. But of course, we have won not for ourselves as individuals or as a party, but for the people of Wales, in order that we can serve the people of Wales. And of course, that means all of the people, regardless of how they voted in this election. We have won because we represent hope over division, credibility over chaos, and progress over stagnation. Mae pobl Cymru wedi dewis gobaith. Mae nhw wedi dewis hyder. Ac maen nhw wedi dewis arweinyddiaeth newydd am y tro cyntaf yn hanes ein democratiaeth ifanc. Ond wrth i'r stori newydd yma gael ei sgwennu, nid heddiw sy'n bwysig mewn difri, ond fori. A'r diwrnod ar ôl hynny, dechrau nid diwedd y daith ydy hyn. Daw dydd y bydd mawr y rhai bychain, meddai Waldo. Wel, mi ddaeth y dydd hwnnw.
Okay, we're now going to dip out of Rhun Iorwerth's speech, but that, very much to me, sounds like a victory speech. Would you concur?
Yeah, I did hear a bit of it, and I think he was saying something along the lines of the people of Wales are ready for new leadership, and that's what Plaid Cymru is
and I believe
offering.
That's what we have shown. The people of Wales are ready for new leadership. So, yeah, I'm also now going to show you this article. I believe you can see what we are looking at, can't you? What I'm looking at on here. Let's just have a little look at this up here. So, Eluned Morgan here, she's lost her seat and she is being consoled. And in complete and utter contrast, look at that from excuse me. Look at that from Rhun Iorwerth. All smiles. All laughter.
Yeah.
He has said he will reach out to other politicians in the Senedd to form a new Welsh government. His party will put his name forward to be First Minister, and the vote could take place as soon as Tuesday. And we will bring you daily updates as the Senedd begins to form, culminating, of course, in the culminating, of course, in the visit of His Majesty King Charles III to, I don't know why I'd use his full legal name, His Majesty King Charles III to the Senedd to open it.
I believe.
So, 15 minutes left now for us. I'm glad it's nearly over.
Yes.
Can you do 15 more minutes, do you think?
I can, yes, yeah.
Let's tough it out for the last 15, and I'm going to try and find some important... Oh, sorry, so he has said a lot there. I think that we should also look at what the leader of the Wales Green Party said as he took up his space as the first ever Green Party member of the Senedd.
We have made historic breakthrough. First Green voice in the Senedd changes everything. Politics in Wales has changed today, and I'm proud that Wales Green Party are part of that change. But this is only the beginning for us. The momentum will continue. This is just the beginning. Hope is here.
This is just the beginning. Hope is here. Profound words there from Anthony Slaughter.
Yeah, I think he's right. I think the Greens are going to start becoming a more mainstream party now.
Start? I'd argue they already are mainstream.
Oh, yeah, but they're becoming more mainstream now. They've won seats in Wales, Scotland, and now they're 2 mayors in London.
Should we have a listen to what Dan Thomas, leader of Reform, has said as well?
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
We're trying to be apolitical, Corey.
I'm just saying it will be.
He's trying to figure out if he's messed up or not. Anyway, this is what Dan Thomas.
My final and most important thank you is to the people of Newport and Islwyn who have overwhelmingly placed their faith in reform. You have given us a huge responsibility, and we will not let you down. I offer my congratulations to all 6 Senedd members elected today who are to serve Newport and Islwyn, especially Art, my colleague in Reform. And Art played a huge role in my local campaign. Thank you, Art. For decades, the Welsh valleys and cities such as Islwyn and Newport have been ignored, let down and forgotten by the old parties of Wales. Today, the people have spoken, and now in Reform, they finally have a voice.
So that is Dan Thomas, who is expected to become, who is the official leader of the opposition at present to Plaid Cymru and Rhun ap Iorwerth. What do you think of that?
Yeah, he is the leader of the. Wow, that was good. Right, I don't think
Try
anyone
again.
expected to Reform to be actual opposition. I expected them to do good in this election, but I didn't expect opposition. So fair play to them.
Mm-hmm.
Even with all the campaigning from Plaid to stop Reform.
Mm-hmm. I think we have enough time for one more.
Yeah.
And I think we've got enough time for 2 more, and I think these 2 are important. Firstly, Ed Davey, Liberal Democrats, being a bit understated, but this is what Ed Davey said. Oh, hello, Catalia 1. You say Plaid Heart. So, yeah, obviously Plaid Cymru are the winners, and we've had a lot of discussion on them. We're going to move over to the Liberal Democrats for just a second, and then we will have a wider discussion of just the entire thing before we wrap up. So, this is what Ed Davey had to say.
I think it's Starmer woke up and smelled the coffee. In fact, both the Conservatives and Labour need to smell the coffee. The old parties are out, and we are the only party offering the change that Britain needs. Yes, there are extreme populist parties fueling on people's desire for change, but those parties that basically offer change of burning it all down. We're the only party of building it up.
We are the only party building it up in regards to change. I don't think that's correct necessarily. You've had a lot of results today. But also the Liberal Democrats, we mustn't forget their results-wise, Senedd, not as good. But in regards to nationally, 702 council seats up 88. In Scotland, currently, at this present moment, if it loads, it's refusing to load. It hates me.
Whoa.
Yeah. Come on. Any slower and you become
In
backwards.
England,
Yeah.
Labour have dropped 1,045 seats in councils.
That's shocking. I think the big thing now is also, if you're on the BBC website, you'll see Sir Keir Starmer's face, Nigel Farage's face, and Renat Iorwerth's face. And that tells you all you need to know. Wales has become nationally relevant. 9 minutes to go. Liberal Democrats on 6 up 2, for those of you interested. Our final soundbite before we clock off, because, my God. Our final soundbite, I'd like to bring you to the leader of Scottish Labour, Anas Sauer, and his statement, Scottish Labour hurting and disappointed.
Oh.
My party is hurting, we're disappointed, we advocate for change, we didn't win that argument, but it's my job to hold us together, and that's the job I intend to do, and we will continue to fight for the change we believe Scotland so desperately needs. Look, throughout this election campaign, I have tried to make this election about Scotland. I'm not going to change that today. Is there a national wave, though, that we tried to overcome but failed to do so? Yes, but right now my focus is on what this election means for Scotland.
Party is hurting and Labour is going to be hurting.
Yeah, but interestingly, Scottish Labour have actually gained seats.
They may have gained seats, but they were looking they were looking to challenge the SNP. Because don't forget, a general election 2 years ago, SNP down to just 10 seats in Westminster, Labour reasserted that dominance, but now it's all reversed. I think to go from the expectations of, oh, we could form a government to, oh, we're fighting for national relevance. Yeah, that's a big issue.
Yeah, it's a giant issue for Labour. And just looking more in detail in the Welsh results, I don't know if it has anything to do with anything, but Labour has won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of their 9 seats in South Wales, and only 1 in North Wales, which is in the constituency Flint Wrexham.
I'm trying to see if there's any other, because I know I said that was our last soundbite. I'm trying to have a look and see if there's anything else we really need to play, but I don't think so. Kemi Badenoch, good strategy takes time.
Maybe, yeah.
Go on. This is Kemi Badenoch.
I'm very proud of how we have done. I'm not saying that we're there yet. I'm not saying that the results are perfect. There are loads of councillors, Conservative councillors, who would have lost their seats, but they can see that our strategy is working. Good strategy takes time. It doesn't all happen overnight. Those people who want everything to change overnight are people who don't know how to do the work, who don't know how to build. The Conservative Party is the only serious alternative to Labour right now. Reform and the Greens and the Lib Dems can run around saying all sorts of things. They don't do any work. They will not deliver. Only one party will deliver for this country, and that's the Conservative Party.
The Conservatives will deliver. Will they?
Will they, though?
That is the question. And yeah, so that's all the soundbites we need to hear. That's all the party's leaders have said. Gori, 60 seconds. Tell me, just give me a summary of the day.
Today it was a monumental day in not just Wales. England with Reform winning over 1,000 seats. In Scotland, the SNP regaining their dominance. In Wales, Plaid Cymru becoming the biggest party with Reform official opposition. I think that's the biggest story of the day. And now that the 3 nationalist parties are in power, could we maybe see cracking of the Union Jack?
Cracking of the Union Jack? Are we just gonna, just make a cake and just just start pummeling it?
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. You mean crumbling of the Union. But, I'm gonna tease you because it's my job.
To the bloody national element. Very cool.
So, 4 more minutes until we can finally clock off. You can tell I'm taking it very seriously to get up there.
Hayden, what's your summary of today?
My summary today, I'm leaving that for the final things to be said. I've written a whole conclusion.
Of course you have.
Yeah. I think we could take one last look. Just a little look in Scotland now. Only 70 of 129 have declared, and it doesn't look like we will have the final results of Scotland until the morning. But it's not our job to follow Scotland. I will let you know. Let's have a look at So the SNP are set to be the largest party. Scottish Greens have won some seats, which they're up to 2, which is what they had last time. But it does look very likely that they could get more, especially in the regional lists. So yeah.
That's another story of the day. The Greens actually gaining seats in Wales, Scotland.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, in both areas the Greens have 2, and the Greens now outnumber the Liberal Democrats. Although I do think that this does still sadly keep Jane Dodds as Billy No Mates, and she did want to avoid that.
Yeah.
Oh well. Oh my God. It'll be more than an hour until the Glasgow region list is confirmed. I'm not staying up for that.
No, I'm not either.
I'm nearly done, quite frankly. The SNP has won 55 of the 69 constituency seats declared so far. We are waiting for the last 4 constituency seats. The 56 regional list seats will then be allocated after that. It takes a bloody age in Scotland, doesn't it? Yeah. Meanwhile, in England, I just want to give you these final figures for the councils. 109 have declared. Reform up 1,198, up 1,196. Labour 751, down 1,045. Liberal Democrats 711, up 88. Conservatives, it's just changed it for England again. Conservatives 627, down 466. Greens 384, up 269. Independents 123, down 26. Wow. Those are some results. Scotland and England are going to be counting all through the night. But Wales, we've counted in Wales. We're done. So yeah. Your parting words, Cole. Oh, sorry.
I do have a final reaction of the Senate election coming. Okay, I don't. Okay.
What's the reaction? Go on.
I don't want a certain political party to win. In quotes.
All right, Colby, your final word now, because it's 6:59 and I have a monologue to deliver.
Okay, have fun. You do yours.
Oh, go on, say something. You've got to say something. You can't just leave me with that. You can't just leave me with that.
And not Labour reform.
I didn't even hear what you said. Do you want to just repeat that for the audience?
Great day for Plaid to become the biggest party in Wales. Greens for getting their first seats, and Reform for getting a whopping 1,000 and what was it, 45?
47.
In English. Oh wow. In English county seats.
All right, Corey, thank you very much. Don't hang up. Stay on the phone. But I'm going to fade you out here. I'm going to fade you out. Corey, thank you very much indeed. Tonight, Wales has lived through one of the most dramatic transformations in its democratic history. Plaid Cymru finished the largest party with 43 seats, a gain of 20, and a mandate that will shape the direction of the new Senedd. Their support has stretched across regions and communities, marking a profound shift in the national mood. Reform UK, meanwhile, have delivered one of the most striking breakthroughs ever seen in Welsh politics. With 34 seats, all of them gains, they enter the Senedd as a major force, reshaping the political balance in ways few would have predicted even months ago. For Labour, this has been a night of deep and painful change. Reduced to just 9 seats, a loss of 35, the party that has dominated Welsh politics for more than a century now faces a fundamental reckoning. The reckoning has already begun. Eluned Morgan has lost her seat and has resigned as Welsh Labour leader. It is a symbolic and emotional moment for a party that has defined Welsh political life for generations. The Conservatives fall to 7 seats, down 22. another sign of the realignment across the political spectrum. And for the first time ever, the Green Party entered the Senate with 2 seats, the highest in the a historic breakthrough that brings a new voice, a new set of priorities, a new dimension to Welsh politics. The Liberal Democrats remain on 1 seat. All of this has happened on a day where turnout has reached 51.6%, the highest in the history of devolved Welsh elections. Voters came out in greater numbers because they felt this moment mattered, and the results show just how right they were. Wales has chosen change. Sweeping, unmistakable change. The political era that has shaped the last 100 years has ended, and a new one begins tonight. From all of us here at the Core Election Centre in Cardiff and Corey on the line, thank you, diolch yn fawr, for joining us on this historic night. Nos dda. Good night.